Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, March 11th, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Depending on who you ask, Sundays are supposed to be the day of rest. Or maybe that's only a thing here in the US. I don't know, because what I saw Iain Valliere do last Sunday looked like the complete opposite of rest to me. And in case you missed it, Iain's camp released a clip from last Sunday's deadlift session that showed their guy hitting 7 plates for 5 or 6 clean reps. According to Iain, he's starting to get his strength back, which sounds crazy considering the clip we just played. Because if this is the starting point, I can't even begin to imagine what we'll be seeing him do once he really starts getting it going. Here in the US, there's been a lot of talk about some of the gun laws floating around Congress this week. But I'm not here to talk politics. I'm here to talk bodybuilding, and the only guns I'm concerned about right now are 2 .50 calibers out there in the great state of Colorado that just so happen to be attached to Ivana Ivusic. On Monday, Ivana released a behind-the-scenes arm training clip from last week's trip to Destination Dallas, where she happened to bump into reigning and defending 212 Olympia champ Sean Clarita. And based on what I've heard, her off-season's gone better than expected. Having extended time off seems to have done her body a lot of good. And that means we should see a revamped and reloaded Ivana Ivusic ready to take on all comers once she gets rolling. This morning I saw a report from the BBC about how effective the new one-dose COVID vaccine has been in Europe so far, which is great news for us over here on the other side of the pond. But then, not even 5 minutes after I finished reading that, someone sent me these pictures of Emir Omeragic. And I thought to myself, that guy doesn't even need a vaccine. His body already looks COVID-proof. I was told by people close to Amir that he's already in the process of getting ready for the first event of the season, and that they believe this will be the year he finally earns his pro card. Amir is one of the few international amateur athletes who's managed to get himself on our radar within the last year or so. But if he shows up and takes care of business the way we expect him to, it's only a matter of time before everyone figures out how much of a threat he really is. I know we like to say it's important to make a good first impression, but bodybuilding is a what have you done for me lately kind of sport. So in our world, your second impression is just as important as your first. And that means second-year figure standout Rahel Cucchia has a lot to live up to this year. In her pro debut last season, she placed 10th at the Europa Championships in Spain, which turned out to be one of the biggest lineups of the season. But I've heard through the grapevine that Rahel's team believes she made so much progress over the last few months that she could already blow that look out of the water. And at this point, they still haven't made any official announcement about what her plans are for the season. But if what they're saying is true, she's about to make one hell of a second impression. And we know what that means. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.